Hi my dear Aquarians, welcome to 369 Mystical Tarot. This is for the last week of August. Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Aquarians. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Aquarians. What do they need to know? Dear angels and spirit guides, please guide my dear Aquarians. What do they need to know? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Alright. Let's just spread your cards. Till the time I spread your cards, let me just read out two major cards that flew out. That's so unexpected. But yeah, King of Wands and High Priestess wanted to come in reversal. So that means you are facing issues in manifestations and having your rational set of mind or being connected to your intuition. That is the energy that just wanted to yell out. The reading is yet to begin though, but yeah, I just had to say it because it had to be said. All right. So friend, at the times of pains, at the times of gains, it's a friend who is always with you. It's a friend. Alright. So the dominant energy of your recent past is of the Magician, the present is Hierophant, and the future is Five of Wands. Alright. So far so good, but yeah, a bit risky in the future. Okay, let's get to your reading. I'll just explain what it means. In your recent past, you had all the five elements supporting you. You had the magic of alchemy. You felt magical because you could manifest anything that you desired. You had everything that you wanted, being in the King of Pentacles energy. Then emotionally, you could have felt like 100%, but you couldn't feel content somehow, even if the situation seemed alright, but you were not so content. However, materialistically in your business, in your job, you were making quite a success, right? And you were the magician who could convert even a loss into a success or into a beneficial venture deal, right? And in your recent past, you also had the Chariot. So maybe possible you took you traveled from point A to point B, or you underwent a change in your sense of self, right? And the Hermit came into reversal. So again, similar to High Priestess in reversal. So either it can mean that you had to go, you were supposed to, the energy was there, right? You were supposed to contemplate upon your life so far, but you didn't do that, or else you lost connection with your intuition. You somehow were just living, just doing business or whatsoever, like you were just focusing upon the work aspect, not the emotional aspect, and you failed to segregate and understand or realize where you were going right or wrong, right? Emotionally and intuitively you were a bit disconnected. Also, you had Five of Swords. So it's a victorious energy. The guy has like 3 swords in his hands and his enemies are far off in the background with 2 swords on the ground, right? So whichever the situation that you had to face in your recent past, you came out to be victorious. Nonetheless, intuitively and emotionally, you were not so 100%, right? But materialistically or outside in the social aspect, you were quite victorious in every way. You were the King of Pentacles. You had all the magical abilities to convert even a loss into a success. And then, alright, this was your recent past. Now, in your immediate present is the Hierophant. Hierophant is a very guide, kind of a teacher kind of energy. Either someone in your life or you yourself are becoming this wise person to whom everybody comes for counsel, right? Either with your own experiences, you would be able to guide the world how to go about their life. Can be in business, in skills, passions, or else, since you were suffering emotionally a bit in your recent past, if not suffering, you had simply avoided it. In your recent present, possible that somebody would come and counsel you, either a friend or a family member would suddenly tell you like, hey, you are not really paying your attention to the emotions or the connections that need or desire or require your attention, right? In your recent present. So this Hierophant, this wise energy, a beautiful card, very wise card, either from outside or you yourself are becoming this wise person. Then you have Ace of Swords, beautiful energy, Ace of Swords, the divine blessing you with communication skills, abilities to communicate clearly in order to become the king of any situation. You will be crowned in whichever situation that you go to. Say you're going for a speech, you are going to perform somewhere, or there is a debate happening, or in a family discussion. No matter where, communication wise, you would be victorious. You would have the right facts. In Hinduism, it is said that Saraswati sits on the tongue of the person, like in these situations, and makes him say the right things, right? So it's something like that. So the divine is blessing you in your present time with oratory skills, where you have the right facts, the right words to come out victorious in whichever situation that you are required to speak in. Then you have the cards of Lovers, but in reversal. So this means there is a possibility of you connecting with the upright. The man and the woman are connected, and the divine itself is, there is this card of Sun, and the divine is blessing the couple with blessings. It's in reversal. So let's see what can be the reason. This could have been possible for you even in the present time, but it's not happening. Alright. The only reason I can see why it's happening like that is you being disconnected with your emotions. You have somehow only focused all your attention upon your materialistic pursuits, upon your work. You are maybe overworking or something, I don't know, but even the next card, if you'll see, it's Six of Cups is in reversal. Upright, it means taking care of your environment, building this community, connecting with your neighbors, people around you, but it's in reversal again. So maybe you are not paying heed to the people around you, you are not connected to your own emotions or the emotions of others, right? Because of which you are failing to get your perfect loved one, your soulmate, your life partner. You are failing to connect with the environment. And then there's this Six of Swords, but in reversal. So even if you were undergoing so many situations emotionally, but you were still victorious, because of which you decided that there is a time, there will be a moment in your present reality where you will have this option to simply leave it all and take your loved ones to a safer shore, calmer waters, basically, away from betrayals if you had any. However, you are deciding not to go for that. You are choosing not to go for that. And you are staying maybe because you are getting success financially, materialistically, in your job profile, wheresoever, socially, not in terms of emotions or connections, but in other priorities of your life, right? So you are choosing not to go, not to escape a certain situation, and because of which you are becoming an empress. An empress in terms of manifestation of anything that you desire. You're coming out very victorious, very abundant energy in your present time. No matter what you desire, you're getting it all. I'm not talking about emotions or connections here, because there I mean, we can see even in your past, your 10 of cups was in reversal. It was actually 9 of cups, right? And even in your present, the lovers went into reversal, the 6 of cups into reversal. There is a lot of water energy, that is a lot of emotions. They're all going in reversal. Either inside you are suffering a lot and you are just sealing it up, you're not letting it out, not just for the sake of your business venture, and you're getting success for it as well, because you are becoming the empress, you are coming out to be victorious, divine is blessing you with communication skills, and you are becoming wiser with the Hierophant. However, deep in this emotional self, emotional being is somewhere, is this child inside is being neglected, and you must focus on that. You must take care of that child who is craving for real-time emotions, genuine connections, a loved one, a life partner, because the energy is there that represents that the need or the desire is there, but it is not getting fulfilled, it's not getting manifested. Why? Because your focus, your attention, your 100% right intention is missing, right? So you have to focus on that. In your future, the dominant energies of 5 of Wands, alright, this means people trying to pull you down, jealousy, disharmony amidst all our immediate environments, either at home, amidst friends or loved ones, or even at work. Right, so at work we can understand you are coming out, you're becoming the empress, you were the king of pentacles, you are becoming the empress. So all that represents that people will be jealous of you and would try to cause disharmony. But since you have, and if we talk about emotional aspect, I think you would be the reason. If at work people are jealous, at home or amidst friends, you are the reason if any disharmony or arguments happen, because as such the card represents outside energy, right? People trying to cause disharmony or become obstructions in your path, but we have to understand the root of it. Since you have been neglecting these emotions or people for a very long time, can be a reason, big time reason, why they are now trying to cause, or are they, why they are suddenly your enemies. Or maybe they were your enemies and that's why you were avoiding them. You better know your situation. However, the divine, you have your strength intact. Just with your love and affection, or with your soft side, you would be able to tame the lion. A good card. Or you would be trying to tame the lion with your strength inside but softness inside. But a tower card is impended. It is meant to happen. This is an external circumstance where all that you thought of will be crashing down. Not necessarily in your work or in your business, in your job, can also be in your relationships, can also be in your friendships, can also be in some new project you were designing. Whatever that you have been building up, any particular aspect or all aspects, we don't know that, but a tower moment is impending. It is not possible, it is not necessary, it's only outside. It can also be inside. Say you have been living an entire life with a certain notion or way of living or a lifestyle, and all of a sudden you have this tower moment, sudden epiphany, sudden realization where you feel like, hey, I was doing it all wrong, and maybe these people do not deserve my trust. Maybe I invested all my energy in just work, and instead for me emotions matter most, right? So any kind of realization, some kind of tower moment where either internally or externally whatever that was built is getting destroyed, followed by a chain of thoughts, right, of contemplation, where you would understand the reasons of those failures, where you went wrong, what you did wrong. After which you would there's the 7 of Pentacles where the guy is holding on to 7 of Wands, where the guy is holding on to just one wand and leaving all the wands behind. Wands represents fire energy, the power of manifestation. So in your future, after the tower moment, you would suddenly realize, like, alright, I have couple of ideas or projects that are already in function, but this one project, this one relationship, this one business venture is what I want to contribute with the most, and that is one project that you would hold tightly and would begin to build up properly from the foundation itself to the higher limits. You would then decide to just focus on that. Right beside it is two of pentacles in reversal, again represents you had been trying to multitask or juggle between between two things or amidst couple of things, few things, ventures, either business and love relationship, or couple of business projects, couple of projects, whatever, couple of priorities that you had, you won't be able to juggle between them or balance them up in the future. Again represents you are bound to choose just one thing and then focus upon it. And then Seven of Swords is in reversal. Upright, it means the guy is able to pull out 5 swords, 5 people betraying. Say he's able to pull out 5 out of 7, 5 people who could remove 5 betrayals. He could remove, 2 were remaining. Or but it is in reversal. So still a positive card, like if not 5, 2 you could remove. However, I mean, it is overall a negative card, right? This is a positive interpretation. The only positive interpretation that 2 are even if you remove say some few people who betrayed you, but there are still many left. Even if many are left but few you could remove, is a positive. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it is a negative card. I didn't want to end your reading on a negative card, but yeah, this is how it has come. So you still have a lot of people, a lot of betrayals in your life. You still in your future you have a lot of disharmony, arguments. However, you have the card of strength. You will be having strength enough to handle your situations with love, with a very soft approach yet strong inside. And any tower card, any change is essential in order to regenerate Shiva's energy, and you have to stop juggling between multiple things, and there's one thing that you would have to pick up and focus upon in your future. That's my only suggestion. I hope in your present, though you are the Empress, I can only suggest that focus upon your emotions, understand who is yours, who is not, figure out the betraying people of your life, and keep your trustworthy people intact. And not just business, but your emotions are also essential, right? Just finance and all this money is just connected to the 3D. Material is connected to the 3D. However, we have so many dimensions and we have to focus upon those dimensions as well, right? So emotions are also essential. Do give your time to your loved ones, keep your loved ones intact. Do give your time to that child inside who needs your love, who needs your affection. And have some relish time, relax somewhere with your loved ones, go for a time out, go for a vacation maybe. And money is anyway there in your life, you would be successful, but do take care of your emotional health. I hope it was helpful. May or may not resonate with everyone. If you liked it, do support my channel. If I go yo 369 Tarot.